Alright, hello again everyone, and welcome back aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built at home. Now I can successfully say that it is a Cessna 172, 182, and a Cessna 210. We spent several hours earlier today getting our new 210 to fit the cockpit here, and we're going to take it on our maiden flight today. Alright, got all of our views set up here. I think I've got the proper tachometer in here now. We've got our red line at 2700 versus the 2400 it was at before, so that's going to look better. And we did add the reality expansion pack to it, so it's going to be kind of a learning curve for me. I did go ahead and print out the sim coders checklist, and I've already found some errors in it that I'm going to have to correct. One of them actually being the fuel selector valve, which is an issue I had earlier. Alright, so we've got our new checklist here. And we are at the ramp at John F. Kennedy, Washington International, and we're going to head southeast to Norfolk International. We are going to do this VFR, hopefully with flight following. Okay, let's go ahead and get things started up here. Right. Let's check our fuel first and foremost. Fuel. Let's go ahead and fill both tanks. We'll go ahead and put me in the pilot seat. I am setting this up for the first time. Just did a new livery, so this is a new setup here. And passengers, well, I do have you guys with me, so let's go ahead and put one in the passenger seat as well. I'm not to offend anybody, we're just going to use a round number of 200. Okay, fuel tanks are full. Alright, so it looks like our takeoff weight is just out of limits here. Alright, so let's go ahead and take some fuel out. Let's go. We'll just go almost full. We're almost there. Alright. Flight time, 60 minutes. What did I calculate? That's about right. Okay. Let's go 225 pounds per wing. There we go. Right on the edge. We'll take it. Okay. Alright, got our weight and balance set up. And let's go through here. Before starting engine, brakes. Okay, pre-flight inspection we just did with our walk around. Seat belt, shoulder harness, adjust and lock. Let's go ahead and get buckled up here. Okay, brakes on, and cow flaps are open. Open. Okay. Avionics are off and alternator electrical equipment's off. Autopilot is off. Landing gear is down, I would hope. Okay. Master switch going on. Beacon on. Circuit breakers are all in. Fuel we'll put on the left tank. Alright. Mixture's full rich. Prop is high. Throttle's full forward. Fuel pump on, and I'm looking for 60 pounds per hour. Oh. Okay. Fuel pump off. Okay. Throttle closed. Clear prop. Mags to start, full rich. Okay. And I've got an alternator light for some reason. Probably because I didn't shut down properly last time. Alright, so let's go here into our maintenance report. Let's change our spark plugs real quick. And we'll use tuned injectors, we'll use tuned exhaust. Well, everything looks like it's okay. I don't know why we had that alternator light. Alright, let's try this again. Master's on, mixtures are rich. And we just started, should be able to start it again without priming it. We'll see here. Probably not. Alright. Fuel pump. Throttle in. Throttle out, fuel pump off. Alright. Get rid of our our volt light. Alright, our fuel looks like it's reading properly, just below full on both tanks. We are on the left tank. Okay. Starting engine, we did beacons on. Let's turn our landing light on for safety. Oil pressure is in the green. Let's wait for oil temperature to come up here. After starting the engine is when you turn the alternator switch on. Okay, good to know, good to know. Okay, flaps are up. Avionics going on. Radios and instruments. Alright, let's do this. Let's turn our transponder on. Squawk mode Charlie. We're on VATSIM Unicom. Let me go ahead and connect to the VATSIM network. And connecting this type Cessna 210. Alright. They're all gonna start popping up here. Let's give it a minute for all of our frequencies to populate. Meanwhile, what do we got here before takeoff? Do we have a... So it doesn't really look like we have much of a pre-taxi checklist. Alright. Okay, so our run-up checklist is built into this before takeoff checklist. Okay. Let's go ahead and file our VATSIM flight plan real quick. We are call sign November 8033 Foxtrot, type VFR, aircraft type C210, lightweight category, equipment Sawyer/Golf. I'm not going to worry about the transponder. And our departure field was DCA to ORF. And 8, 9, 10, so we'll say 0010 Zulu. Altitude, good question. Field elevation at Ronald Reagan. What? 14 feet, so that's what I thought. Sea level right there. And I'm gonna expect relatively close to sea level. Well, yeah, absolutely sea level at Norfolk. Okay, and we're heading kind of southeast. We want to do a 5500. Let's see what type of airspace we're working with for VFR. So that ring, that ring. Yeah, we'll just say 5500. We'll have flight following anyway, so it shouldn't be an issue. Airspeed, let's call it 140, maybe. I'm not entirely sure how well she's going to cruise just yet. En route time. I'll have to add that later, so we'll use the 182. Okay, so we'll just call it an hour. Fuel endurance. What did we say that we had on board here, fuel-wise? Four and a half hours, so what it was calculated to. Alright, route details, we're going to be VFR direct. Remarks. VATSIM, weather enabled. Got our flight plan filed. Let's get our airport diagram pulled up here so we know where we're at. I'm going to send that directly over to our map. Okay. need that checklist right now. Alright, let's grab some weather. We should have all of our frequencies populated up here. KDCA ATIS 132.650. We're going to try and grab that.
Hotel 2252 Zulu. Wind 180 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Temperature 27. 2.18. Altimeter 3005. Arrivals expect river visual 19er. Landing and departing runways 19er. Multiple approaches in effect. South advisory. Notices to air mission. Runway 4 closed. Taxiway Zulu closed. Numerous cranes in vicinity of airport. Read by altitude. Departures. Read by runway assignments and hold short instructions. Do not enter prohibited airspace north of airport. Command error in phoneme. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Hotel, let's hear that all again from the beginning.
Washington National Airport ATIS information hotel 2252 Zulu. Wind 180 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 4,000. Temperature 27. 2.18. Altimeter 3005. Arrivals expect river visual 19er. Landing and departing runways 19er. Multiple approaches in effect. South advisory. Notices to air mission. Runway 4 closed. Taxiway Zulu closed. Numerous cranes in vicinity of airport. Read by altitude. Departures. Read by runway assignments and hold short instructions. Do not enter prohibited airspace north of airport. Command error in phoneme. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Alright. Taxiway Zulu is closed. Runway 04 is closed. Where is Zulu? Just so I know. Don't even see Zulu on my current diagram. So that's fine. Okay, let me go ahead and grab all the rest of my pertinent frequencies while I've got this window open here. Alright, so clearance delivery 128.250. We'll need to contact them first. And we'll go to ground at 121.7. And then towers 119.1. And departure. May not have an departure. And I'm sure they'll go ahead and hand us over to one of them when that time comes. We've got our clearance, our ground, and our tower frequencies, and that's going to be enough to get us up in the air. Alright, speaking of clearance delivery, let's head over there right now. 128.250.
Delta 8453.
WestJet, hello. I'm sorry I missed you chime in there. I'm wondering, is it Washington?
Delta 476, ready to check.
Washington delivery?
Delta 476 Washington delivery, sorry, 5x5.
Yep, there it is. Alright, let's give it a go. Washington delivery, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot.
I was blocked, November 8033 Foxtrot, go ahead.
Good evening, we're on the GA ramp over here just off of Kilo and looking for VFR departure to Norfolk with flight following. I do have information hotel on board.
Roger, 33 Foxtrot, you're clear out of the Washington Class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 2,500, squawk 2627.
Clear out of the Washington Class Bravo at or below 2,500, squawk 2627, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 8033 Foxtrot, your reback is correct. Push and stars at your discretion. Contact ground 121.7 for taxi. Expect runway 19er for departure and altimeter is 3006.
And over to ground 121.7, November 8033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your service. Good day.
Delta 476 requesting IFR to Norfolk, Virginia.
Push back and start in my Centurion. Alright. I want to test this parking brake real quick. Parking brake on. Parking brake down. Okay. Norfolk ground, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, ready to taxi with clearance. Washington ground, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, ready to taxi with clearance.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Washington ground, runway 19, taxi via Kilo, Juliet, hold short, runway 15, at Kilo.
Did he tell me to hold on?
Ground, Qantas 3, runway 22, I'll take any gate you got.
Qantas 3, Washington ground, same engine.
I'll take any gate you've got. I'm happy to do Terminal 1, taxi to Terminal 1.
You can go Terminal 1 via Kilo 5.
Terminal 1 by Kilo 5, Qantas 3, thanks.
Qantas 3, correction, Kilo 5, Kilo.
Just to confirm, right turn on Juliet, Kilo 5, Kilo to Terminal 1, Qantas 3.
Affirm.
Taxi runway 19 via Kilo, Juliet, hold short, runway 15, Centurion, 33 Foxtrot.
November 8033 Foxtrot. Caution the Qantas 8320 Neo on joining Kilo.
We'll watch out for the traffic, 33 Foxtrot. Alright, is there Alright, there's got to be a line here somewhere that I can grab. Alright, I've got that traffic just off to my left there. There's a center line for me. That should be the taxi center line over here. Clear, clear. Alright, so we're cleared out of here at or below 2,500. Kilo to Juliet. It looks like
Washington Ground, good evening, American 988, Spot 3, information, hotel, ready to taxi, runway 19er.
American 988, runway 19, taxi via Kilo, Juliet, cross runway 15 at Kilo.
Kilo.
American 988, say again, please.
American 988, runway 19, taxi via Kilo, Juliet, cross runway 15 at Kilo.
Runway 19 by Kilo, Juliet, cross 19 at Kilo, American 988.
Alright, so we're now on Juliet. We're gonna go down here, hold short, runway 15. What were our winds out of? 180. Attacking straight into the wind currently.
American 988, contact tower 191.
Tower 191, American 988, thank you, have a great night.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, cross runway 15 at Juliet.
Cross runway 15 at Juliet, 33 Foxtrot. Alright, 119.1, let's get tower on standby. Alright, we're cleared across. I am gonna look. Not gonna stop, I am gonna look.
November 8033 Foxtrot, contact on AP1.
Over to tower 19-1, November 8033 Foxtrot, thanks for your service, good day. Do I have anybody behind me? No. Let me go over here. Do a quick run up. Alright. Parking brake on. Doors and windows are closed. Flight controls. Down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator.
American 988, departure, good night.
Rudder is
Full
good.
departure American 988, thank you, have a great night.
Okay. Trim is set for takeoff. 1700. Here we go. Well, we are rolling. It's not what we want. Alright.
That's not 33 Foxtrot, you with me?
Affirmative, we're off to the side here doing our run-up.
Just let me know when you're ready.
We'll go. 1700. Left mag, there's my drop. Back up. That's not good. Alright. I was too far. Right mag, there's my drop. Cycle the prop. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Suction's in the green. Charging's good. Oil temperature looks good. Oil pressure's good. Good fuel flow. Manifold pressure looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and idle back. Let's turn our strobes on. Okay. Set our throttle to 1100. Alright. Okay. Want to climb out about 90 knots. Landing gear, retract and climb out. Wing flaps retract after 85 knots. So it wants 10 degrees flaps on takeoff. Alright. And then we'll retract those after 85, and we'll retract our gear and climb out. Alright, sounds good. Washington Tower, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, holding short, runway 19.
Centurion 8033 Foxtrot, Washington Tower. On course departures approved, wind 1806, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, on course departure approved, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Are you grabbing flight following? I don't see it on your scratch pad.
Affirmative, I requested with clearance, I don't know if it got passed along.
No, I didn't, but I'll put it in. Thanks.
Thank you, 33 Foxtrot. Alright, let's get over here and grab our center line. Our parking brake is off, cowl flaps are full open. Okay, so we're going to retract our gear and our climb out, and we're going to retract our first set of flaps, or 10 degrees of flaps, after about 85 or so. A lot more differential braking than the 182, but I didn't have the reality expansion pack either. Alright, center line, full power.
Washington Tower, American 778.
Rudder for center.
Runway 19 at visual.
American 778, Washington Tower, hello. Cessna Centurion departing prior to your arrival, wind 1806, runway 19, gonna land.
60 knots. Let's rotate. 80 knots, 70. Here's 80. Let's rotate. Okay. Gear up. Well past 85. Let's take our 10 degrees flaps out. Let's climb up out of here. Remember to hit the brakes before raising the landing gear. Alright, 1,000 feet.
Centurion 33 Foxtrot, contact departure 119.85. We'll see you.
Over to departure, 119.85, Centurion 33 Foxtrot. Thank you for your service. Good day.
So you head southeast now. You need us getting back on the arrival.
Southwest.
Or Southwest 1896. I can just give you vectors for the final approach course.
We're heading back on.
Southwest 1896. I'll just give you vectors to the final approach. Turn left heading 070.
Turn left heading 070.
And Southwest 1896. Descend to maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000.
Washington departure, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, 2,000 feet, climbing 2,500.
And Centurion 33 Foxtrot, radar contact, climb and maintain 2,500.
Climb, maintain 2,500, Centurion 33 Foxtrot.
Delta 99, ready for taxi.
Alright, almost 2,500. Alright, let's level off here. Bring that power back.
Southwest 900 with you at flight level 120.
Southwest 900, Potomac.
Alright, got about 120 miles to Norfolk.
Southwest 900, Potomac approach. Greetings, cross Baltimore VOR at maintain 10,000.
Set a course of 172.
Baltimore altimeter 3005.
Cross Baltimore at
10,000, and we'll slow our speed down to 250, Southwest 900.
Walker 1792, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, Walker 1792.
Delta 408, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Delta 408.
Okay. 2,500. Let's level off here. What do I have here in my cruise?
United 388, thanks for your patience. Wind 160 at 5, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
No problem, clear for takeoff, runway 30, United 388.
Maximum performance climb, descent.
Alright, Southwest 2887, thanks for your patience. Wind 140 at 7, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
Runway clear for takeoff, 2887.
And Southwest 1125, runway 28, live and wait, caution jet blast. QA live and wait,
Coming approach.
Southwest 900, expect the...
Place your actual success.
Sorry, Southwest 900, you're coming into, Southwest 900, expect the visual runway 33 left approach. Turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 6,000.
We'll conduct 33 left and left heading 180 and down to 6,000, Southwest 900.
Southwest 1896, turn left heading 030.
Turn left heading 030, Southwest 1896. Watching the departure, American 1440, flight level 3,000 for 5,000.
American 1440, Potomac approach. Greetings, climb maintain 1, correction radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
I'm maintaining flight level 17,000, American 1440.
Delta 408, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend and maintain 3,000, Delta 4.
Ground speed 145, indicating 145.
Evening, Potomac approach, Delta 8453, climbing to 5,000.
Delta 8453, Potomac approach, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, Delta 8453.
Walker 1792, turn left heading 240.
Left 240, Walker 1792.
I'm really kind of enjoying the way this plane has been flying so far.
Southwest 2887, radar contact, stay altitude.
3.1, climb and view, Southwest 2887.
2887, thank you, climb maintain, flight level 190.
190, Southwest 2887.
Walker 1792, out of the turn, river will be 12 o'clock and 5 miles, report in sight.
We got the river in sight, Walker 1792.
Walker 1792, cleared river visual runway 19 approach.
Clear for the river visual 19 approach, Walker 1792.
JetBlue 658, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,658.
Alright, ground speed right now 160, indicating 160. Let's pull the prop back just a bit.
Delta 2327, Potomac approach. Greetings, climb and maintain, correction radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Potomac approach 3,000, heading 320.
United 388, radar contact. You are clear direct Riggins, join departure, climb and maintain 17.
Hey, climb 17,000, right turn direct Riggins, join the SID for United 388. 88.
Alright, I think you're like that a little better.
Southwest 1896, turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 3000.
Turn left heading 360, descend and maintain, repeat, altitude.
Oh,
Southwest 1896, descend and maintain 3000.
got a little high there.
Descend and maintain 3000, Southwest 1896.
Put the mic approach, good evening, American 545.
Southwest 900, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend and maintain 4000, Southwest 900.
Delta 408, turn left heading 250.
250, Delta 48.
Potomac approach, Southwest 2846, requesting ISLR to Palm Beach International with Quebec.
JetBlue 658, reduced speed 180, wind.
180, enable JetBlue 658.
Potomac approach, American 545.
Southwest 1125, wind 140 at 7, runway 28, clear for takeoff.
28, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1145.
Alright. Scenery-wise, we are using
Southwest 2887, contact Washington Center 133.72, see ya.
with ARC imagery coupled with Sim Heaven.
See ya. American 1440, contact Washington Center 133.72, see ya.
133.72, see ya.
Southwest 1896, field 10 to 11 o'clock, 9 miles, report in sight.
Southwest 1896, field in sight.
Southwest 1896, clear, visual approach, runway 33 left.
There's our bird.
33 left.
Still working on her livery.
Southwest 900, turn right heading
Getting there though.
310.
Right heading 310, Southwest 900.
And United 388, any chance we get direct Kingston?
Walker 1792, contact Washington Tower 119.1, see ya.
119er 1 Walker 1792.
Delta 408, turn left heading 140.
Left 140, Delta 408.
Delta 476 at 4,700, 5,000.
What you can do today, American 545?
Delta 476, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Was 190 for Delta 476?
Delta 476, affirmative, climb maintain, flight level 190, correction, climb maintain 14,000.
Okay, thank you. 14,000, Delta 476.
Delta 8453 on frequency.
Affirmative for Delta 8453.
Delta 8453, contact Washington Center 133.72, see ya.
12337 Delta 8453.
Delta 408, river 11 o'clock, 2 miles, report in sight.
River inside, Delta 48.
And Delta 48, clear river visual 19er approach.
River visual 19er, Delta 48.
JetBlue 658, turn left heading 220.
220, JetBlue 658.
Parking, just to confirm, descend west to Delta 6.
Last aircraft calling Potomac, say call sign.
River left, Delta 12397.
Wonder if he forgot about me.
Delta 2327, climb maintain 17,000. United 388, contact Washington Center 133.72, we'll see ya.
23372, we'll talk to United 388, thanks.
Southwest 1896, clear to land, runway 33 left.
Victor Land 32 left east 30.
Delta 2327, contact Washington Center, 133.72. Good night.
133.7 to Delta 22.
Southwest 900, turn right heading 330.
Right heading 330 Southwest 900. Departure Delta 1026,
Southwest 1125. Turn right heading 170 for spacing and say altitude.
40,000, right 170, Southwest 1125.
Southwest 1125, radar contact. Delta 408, contact Washington Tower 119.1.
Over to tower, Delta 48.
JetBlue 658, river 12 o'clock, 1 mile, report in sight. JetBlue 658, river 12 o'clock, 1 mile, report in sight.
I believe in the river.
Potomac departure, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot. Did I miss a handoff from you?
033 Foxtrot, you're still with me. And who else was calling in? JetBlue, do you have the river? JetBlue 658, cleared river visual 19er approach. Southwest 900, field 1 o'clock, 11 miles, report in sight.
Southwest 900.
Southwest 900 cleared, visual approach, tree left. Clear visual approach, 33 left, Southwest 900.
Clear visual approach, Southwest 900.
Southwest 1896, taxi to ramp via Tango.
So I didn't miss a handoff, that's good. He didn't forget about me, so that's good too then.
Departure Delta 1026.
88 miles out of Norfolk.
Southwest 1125, climb and maintain 17,000. American 545 on frequency.
Yes, sir, West quality. Descending to 7,000 now.
Let's get up here to
545, thanks for your patience.
5,500 feet.
India's current altimeter 3006, expecting river visual 19 approach.
226, expecting visual approach, river visual approach, American 555. Delta 99, still waiting for taxi.
We are out of the class Bravo, so we'll go ahead and climb up to our, what's that say? When increasing power, pay attention to not increase
taxi via Delta Zulu.
the manifold pressure limit.
Potomac approach, Southwest 2846, requesting IFR to Palm Beach with Quebec at Baltimore.
Southwest 900, runway, let's see, wind 140 at 7, runway tree left, clear to land. Southwest 900, runway tree left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Southwest 900.
4,000.
JetBlue 658, contact Washington Tower 119.1, see ya.
19.1, JetBlue 658.
Departure Delta 674, climbing 4,500 for 5,000.
We're probably gonna fly through this cloud here.
Said Delta 1026, sorry, Delta 1026.
Suppose we ought not do that, since we are VFR.
Delta 1026, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
4,500.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, Delta 1026.
Delta 674, Potomac approach, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
190, Delta 674.
Port United for Roy is climbing 3.5 for 5.
5,000.
United 408. Greeting. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
190, 89408.
89408, I did say you are radar contact.
Appreciate that.
Alright.
American 545.
5,500. This is our
Maintain 8,000, American 535.
this is our cruise altitude that we selected, that we filed for.
To make approach Southwest 2846.
So we're gonna hang out here right at the cloud level.
Southwest 2216, Potomac approach on frequency.
Yeah, we just switched over Southwest 2216. We're just starting to be like CAPS arrival. We're giving it a little bit late, so we're just
Okay.
trying to catch up to our set path here.
Southwest 2216, no worries.
Straight and level.
Information India's current, altimeter 3006, and you can expect the river visual 19 approach.
3006, we'll expect the river visual.
Tides BR, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard, Felicity.
Good evening, American 5522 with you. Descending, passing flight level 160 to flight level 120.
Southwest 900, welcome to Baltimore. Exit right on Foxtrot to the ramp. Papa Tango 2 Tango.
If you are just joining us, we departed Washington International, heading down to Norfolk International, where my buddy Atlanta Alpha Adventures is running the tower.
5522, is that you checking in? American 5520.
And we're in our new Centurion 210.
Thanks. Cross Baltimore VOR and maintain 10,000 speed 250 Baltimore VOR 3005.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that again? Cross Baltimore VOR at, just say, 1. Just repeat the instruction, please. American 5522.
Delta 99, hold short, runway 30, Delta.
Okay.
American 55.
I am going to order me a checkmate checklist. I do enjoy the checkmate checklist.
Baltimore altimeter 3005.
So then I am going to use the paper checklist I have here from the manufacturer.
100 and 250, American 5522.
And I did not print out my performance table.
Cross Baltimore VOR 10,000 feet.
I think we're doing alright so far.
Baltimore VOR and 69, American 5522.
American 545, turn right heading tree 60, out of the turn, river will be 12 o'clock, 4 miles, port site.
Punch right through this cloud too, VFR.
No, I had the ready, say that we got 555.
American 545, cleared, river visual, 19er approach.
River Vision, 19 approach, American 555.
Southwest 2846, clearances on request, number 1, standby. Delta 476, contact Norfolk approach, 119.45, see ya.
119.45, thanks for services today, Delta 476.
Alright. Steer it away from that cloud.
Delta 99, ready to go, runway 30.
Delta 99, fly runway heading, wind 160 at 5, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 30, Delta 99.
Delta 1026, contact Washington Center, 133.72, see ya.
33.72, Delta 1026.
Delta 674, contact Washington Center, 133.72, see ya.
33.72, Delta 604, yeah.
Southwest 2216, you can descend and maintain 3000.
So I maintain 3000, Southwest 2216.
like we're gonna go through this cloud.
United 408, contact Washington Center, 133.72, see you.
3372, United 408, yep.
American 545, contact Washington Tower now, 119.1, good night.
118, my way, thanks, I can make out after please.
American 5522, expect the river visual runway 19er approach.
Expecting river visual 19er approach, American 5522.
Alright, Southwest 2846, thanks for your patience. I can give you clearance now if you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Southwest 2846.
Southwest 2846, clear to Palm Beach via the Conley
Should
4 departure.
probably either
transition. That is
go
final.
laterally
Fly via the SID.
or
Spec flight level
ascend
30,
or
2
descend.
minutes after departure. Departure frequency was with me and squawk 2132.
We might be punching through here.
Go to the Palm Beach International Airport via the Conley 2 departure via the scoop transition. Climb by a SID. Frequency stays with you. Squawk 2122.
Yep, going through the clouds, WestJet. I don't do that often,
Southwest 2846.
but we did just punch through.
2132.
Squawk 2132, Southwest 2846, or 24.
Delta 99, radar contact, say altitude.
3,500.
Delta 99, thanks. Turn left heading 160, vectors for the river visual 19er approach.
Alright, turn left 170, vectors for the visual 19er, Delta 99.
Southwest 2846, readback is correct. Information, KBAC is current. Altimeter 3005. Push and start at your discretion. Call for taxi. Expect runway 28 for departure.
Discretion, expect runway 28 for departure, Southwest 2846.
Approach, good evening, Southwest 1532, descending at level 140 on the Cat 3.
I wonder how long they're gonna hold on to me for.
Delta 4116, Potomac approach on frequency.
Delta 4116.
Delta 4116, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Maintain flight level 190, Delta 41.
Southwest 2216, did I give you descend and maintain 3000?
Yep, we got that. We're heading down now for Southwest 2216.
Thank you. And Southwest 1532, is that you checking in?
Yes, sir.
Southwest 1532, Potomac approach, thanks. The information, India still current, altimeter 3006, expect the river visual 19er approach.
You have India and expect the river visual 19 Southwest. Okay, thank you.
American 5522, descend and maintain 6000.
Down at 6,000, American 5522.
Southwest 2216, river 3 o'clock, 3 miles, report site.
That is nice, Southwest 2216.
Southwest 2216, clear for the river visual runway 19er approach.
Clear for the river visual 19er approach, Southwest 2216.
turn left heading 140.
Left 140, Delta Victor.
I'm just gonna assume that he still knows where I am.
American 5522. Descend and maintain 3000.
3000, American 5522.
Unless Potomac approach covers that whole span there. Which it might. I don't know.
Delta 4116, contact Washington Center now 133.72. Good night.
133.72, Delta 4116, good night.
Potomac approach, Gemini 223, DLE3, flight level 180, descending to 11,000 for billet information, India.
And Gemini 223, Potomac approach. Greetings, descend via the DO3 and expect the river visual 19er approach.
Descend via DL3, river visual, runway 19er approach, Gemini 223.
Southwest 2216, contact Washington Tower 119.1. Good night.
491, thanks, Southwest 2216.
November 8033 Foxtrot, contact Norfolk approach 119.45. See ya.
Norfolk approach 119.45. Thank you for your service. Good day, Centurion 33 Foxtrot.
See ya.
Descend, maintain 230 knots. Departure.
Norfolk approach Centurion November 8033 Foxtrot 5500.
November 8033 Foxtrot. State again.
Centurion November 8033 Foxtrot 5500.
Delta 476, turn right heading 230, vectors are final.
Right, 230 vectors final, Delta 476.
Departure Hero Itaro 125.
Car 125. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Turn right heading 180.
Can I maintain 210 and right 180 Itaro 125?
Alright, 43 miles out of Norfolk.
November 8033 Foxtrot. Maintain VFR at or below 3000.
At or below 3000, November 8033 Foxtrot. Alright, let's descend down. Prop mixtures in.
Delta 736, turn right heading 240, vectors to final.
What's that for? What's that beeping for? I don't see any warnings. guess we'll figure it out.
Norfolk approach, malicious 15,000, descending 1,000 with information Mike.
Bush 1, Norfolk approach. Turn left heading 360. Descend to maintain 1,000 for KM. Mike on board. Expect visual approach runway 5 today.
That's 360, 1,000 and visual approach runway 5, malicious 1.
That's exactly what it was. WestJet, you called it.
125, turn right heading 240, intercept the Juliet 174 airway.
You called it, my friend. Alright.
Right, 240 and...
So it doesn't like it when it's all the way out.
Sorry, Juliet 1748, Roger.
Delta 476, contact Norfolk approach on 118.9.
118.9, Delta 476.
Okay. Down to 3,000.
Delta 766, turn left heading 230, vector to final. 8125, contact Washington Center on 123.85.
it's going to be Roger,
Milish 1, proceed direct drone.
Can you say that one again, please, malicious 1?
Milish 1, proceed direct drone street.
Proceed direct drone, malicious 1.
Alright, we're almost down here to 3,000. And we're VFR at or below 3,000. Let's just go down 2,500. Give me a little room for some deviation if need be.
53 or 5437. We are 3001 or 4000.
Blue Street 5437, Norfolk departure. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Proceed direct Hopewell.
210, direct Hopewell, Blue Street 5437.
Milish 1, confirm proceeding direct drone.
Working on it. I'm flying off of malicious 1.
Alright, Milish 1, let's do this. Turn right heading 09.
Alright, 2,500 feet. Let's hang out here. Let's trim through this.
Hey, 090 vectors to final. I'm sorry, I'm flying Papa. Misspoke, malicious 1.
Ground speed right now, 124. Indicating 120.
Well, do you mind if we have a... Alright, November 8033 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2,000. Fly heading 160.
Descend, maintain 2,000, fly heading 160, Centurion 33 Foxtrot.
Delta 766, contact Norfolk approach on 118.9.
Let's see if we can maybe bring in a little bit of dusk.
And Norfolk approach, hello, Jedi 60 Alpha with you, 11,000, saying 10,000 to cross, tested in Norfolk, Charlie, Victor, we have November.
Alright, there's a little bit of dusk. Hopefully.
Jedi 6 Lima Alpha, Norfolk approach, F Charlie Victor, descend and maintain 3,000, turn right heading at 240. Current information in Norfolk is November, expect visual approach runway 5 today.
Roger, at Charlie Victor, descend 3000, heading 240, expecting 05. We have November aboard. Should I
Alright, I'm gonna turn our nav lights on.
Bush 1 at drone, descend and maintain 2000. And turn left heading 060.
Left 060 and a drone descend 2000, malicious 1.
Bush 1, contact Norfolk approach on 118.9.
118.9, thanks for ATC, malicious 1.
Well, we wanted to be on heading of 160. Let's get back over there. So we advanced the time a little bit, gave us a little bit of dusk. Hopefully you guys can still kind of see everything okay.
Delta 1048, Norfolk approach. Have you checked in with me yet?
$25 miles out. I wonder if I can grab Norfolk Edis from here. 12715. Try and grab it on comm 2.
Blue Street 5437, contact Washington Center on 133.72.
13372, Blue Street 5437.
Alright, negative yet. We may be able to grab it once we get closer.
Delta 1048, Norfolk approach. Are you with me? November 38 Romeo, descend and maintain 2000, fly heading 060, vectors to final.
060, 2000, vectors of final 3, Romeo.
I know that call sign, 38 Romeo.
November 38 Romeo, contact Norfolk approach on 118.9.
118, this 193, Romeo.
And Norfolk approach, Charlie 9 Kilo Bravo with information, Mike. Flight level 255, descending 10,000.
Got a 9 Kilo Bravo, Norfolk approach. At Cape Charles, descend and maintain 3000 and fly heading 240. Information in Norfolk is currently November. Expect visual approach runway 5 today.
Charles. Fly heading 235, sorry, I completely missed that.
20 miles out.
Jedi 9 Kilo Bravo, no worries, let's try it again. At Cape Charles, descend and maintain 3,000 and fly heading 240.
At Cape Charles, descend 3,000, heading 240. We'll expect a visual for 5. Thank you very much.
And approach Delta 1048, 11,000 with November.
Delta 1048, Norfolk approach, there you are. Let's see, we're going to vector you around. Turn right heading 180.
Okay, right turn 180. Yeah, looks like center forgot about it.
Let's see, Delta 1048, descend and maintain 9,000 and 250 knots.
Alright, just switch fuel over to the right tank for now. I do have our field straight ahead at 12 o'clock.
Jedi 6 Lima Alpha, traffic 2 o'clock at about 2 miles at 2,000 traveling south is a looks like Cessna Caravan. He's going to fly right under you. Just want to make sure you got the traffic.
Yeah, we got the blinky lights in sight for Jedi 60 miles. We're waving at him.
November 8033 Foxtrot. Contact Norfolk approach on 118.9. Have a good day.
Norfolk approach 118.9, and I do have that traffic in sight in front of me. Thank you for your service. Good day.
Norfolk approach Twin Cessna November 764 Lima Zulu is at 7,500, about 40 miles.
Delta 766, contact Norfolk Tower 120.8. Have a good day.
Norfolk approach Centurion November 8033 Foxtrot 2,000 feet.
November 8033 Foxtrot, Norfolk approach. Good evening. Expect runway 14.
Expect runway 14, 33 Foxtrot.
Norfolk INTL information Zulu. -100 Zulu weather. Wind 120 at 5, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 23, dew point 19. Altimeter 3006. Arriving runway 05, departing runway 05. Advise on initial contact you have Zulu.
3006, that's all that I was concerned about. 120 at 5. We're expecting runway 14.
Norfolk Jedi 60 miles, 423,000.
S6 and Alpha, Norfolk approach. Good evening. Expect vectors for the visual runway 5.
Vectors for visual, Jedi 60 miles for runway 5.
Alright, 14 is going to be that little one. So they're probably going to bring me in on a, what would that be, a left base? Or possibly even straight in. Either way, we're about 10 miles out. Alright, let me go over this landing checklist real quick.
November 38 Romeo, would you prefer 14 or 5?
Descent, power as required, fuel pump off, mixture adjust for smooth operation. We're going to close our cowl flaps on descent.
I can take 14. 3 Romeo.
Then before landing,
Romeo, roger. I expect vectors for the visual.
fuel is on the fuller tank.
Expect vectors for the visual 143 Romeo.
Extend landing gear below 165.
Okay, Romeo, turn left heading 02 to
Okay, check landing gear.
0203 Romeo.
Yep, we got this. Alright.
Jedi 6 in Alpha, turn left heading 170.
70, Jedi 60 miles.
Just 1 Norfolk Airport, 10 o'clock, 12 miles.
5, visual on it, malicious 1.
Just 1 clear visual, approach 195, maintain 180 Norfolk, rear to 12 5 mile final.
Take clear visual, approach runway 5, 180 knots, check rate to 5 mile, final, malicious 1.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, Norfolk Airport, 10 o'clock. Crash at 12 o'clock, 8 miles, reported sight.
Field is in sight, 33 Foxtrot.
33 Foxtrot, name straight in runway 14, contact Norfolk Tower 120.8.
Straight in runway 14 over the tower, Centurion November 8033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your service, good day.
Good night. Malicious 1, contact Norfolk Tower 120.8.
Norfolk Tower 120.8.
Malicious 1.
Good night.
Go over and talk to Slant Alpha.
5, November. And 5 runway heading, please.
I don't know, yeah, it's my wrong heading.
Delta 766, ground point 9, if you're not over there.
We have Michael with
Norfolk Tower, malicious 1, visual approach runway 5.
Malicious 1, Norfolk Tower, good evening, wind 130 at 5, runway 5, clear to land traffic, this is Delta 737, departing priority arrival.
My 5, clear to land, malicious 1.
And Tower, King Air, November 16, Renner 8 Bravo's here for the show, short of runway 5, holding short.
Number 629, Papa, Norfolk Tower.
Norfolk Tower, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, 7 miles northwest, runway 14, visual approach.
Centurion 8033 Foxtrot, Norfolk Tower. Traffic is an F-16 on 5 mile final for runway 5, runway 14, clear to land.
Looking for the traffic, if I can spot him, runway 14, clear to land, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Delta 1708, contact Norfolk departure, 119.45, see you.
Delta 1708, 1945, sit.
Papa, runway 5, line up the wing.
Runway 5, line up the wing, King Air 985.
Gear down. What's that say? Even if I'm in a...
Malicious 1, right Foxtrot, ground point 9 over there.
Right on Foxtrot, ground point 9er, and have the other plane watch out for the divots, minus 502, fix ATC, malicious 1.
You look great on stream, though.
I gotta adjust that volume.
6995 on wind 130 at 5, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
130 at 5, runway 5, clear for takeoff. King Air 985.
Give me flaps 10.
Norfolk Tower, November 38 Romeo with information November, about 10 miles west of the airport, on a visual for 1-4.
Flaps 2.
King Air 6, that's King Air 63 Romeo, Norfolk Tower, good evening. Is that November 38 Romeo? November 38 Romeo, Norfolk Tower, good evening.
Gear is down. Flaps are down. That's our stall horn.
King Air November 69 Papa is climbing through 500. King Air 629 Papa, contact Norfolk to approach. Correction, Norfolk departure 119.45, see ya. 119.45, thanks, that was here. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go past this runway. Didn't make that one.
Norfolk Tower, Jedi 60 miles full with you on the 5.
Looks like our first exit's gonna be Alpha down here.
Number 8033 Foxtrot, you roll it to the end, then the right turn Alpha to the ramp joint point niner, ground point niner.
And I roll to the end, Alpha and ground point niner, Centurion November 8033 Foxtrot. Thank you for your service, good day.
Norfolk Tower, hello, Jedi 60 miles full with you established on the 5.
Jedi 6 Lima Alpha, Norfolk Tower, good evening, wind 130 at 5, runway 5, clear to land.
Runway 5, clear land, Jedi 60 Alpha.
Alright. What was ground? Point nine or something?
Cirrus November 38 Romeo, Norfolk Tower, make right base.
Norfolk ground, Centurion, November 8033 Foxtrot, off runway 14, holding short on Alpha, taxi to general aviation parking.
November 8033 Foxtrot, continue on Alpha to parking, everyone.
Straight on Alpha to GA parking, 33 Foxtrot, thank you for your service, good evening. Okay, here we are. All in all,
We're just one cross runway 32 at Foxtrot.
I feel like we had a great maiden cross country in the Centurion.
Alpha to parking. Thanks for the ATC, Malicious 1.
I am going to get a more, we'll call it a streamlined checklist
Southwest 450.
for my new bird here.
Taxi via Charlie.
But overall, I think she flew really well. There's a lot of things I still need to learn about her, as far as landing gear, extending speeds, and whatnot. Alright, we'll kinda circle around here, find a place to park over here. Alright, well, there we have it, our FNO. Light up the East Coast with VetSim. We just gotta see if we can see this real quick. This is supposed to be an F-16. It just showed up. We'll see if it's modeled in here as an F-16. And of course it disappeared. Alright, it did look like an F-16. Alright, let's go ahead and shut everything down here. Let's turn our avionics off, our G5 off. Okay, lights going off. Flaps up. Parking brake on. Mixture to lean. Mags going off. Master off. Alright. Attack time looks like 2.0. in this brand new bird. So there we have it. Washington to Norfolk for Light Up the East, FNO, Friday Night Ops. Slant Alpha Adventures brought us in today on Norfolk Tower. So I'm going to send you over to continue watching him since we are wrapped up with our flight. And if you're new here, feel free to go ahead and follow so you can catch the next one. If you have come back to see me, as always, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that takes time another day to come and fly with me. Flying is fun. It is more fun when it is more than one. So until the next time, you guys all take care and stay safe. And we will go and raid Slant Alpha Adventures. WestJet, buddy, I appreciate it. Thanks for tagging along. Keep up the great work for me, as always. And we will catch you on the next one. I will be back up tomorrow at 8 Zulu. I'm sorry, 2000 Zulu, 4 p.m. Eastern for the VATSTAR 7th anniversary flight. So we'll be doing that with them tomorrow. So yeah, until then, you guys all take care, and we will see you all later.